I have launched over 350 products now onto Amazon. Not all of them worked. Surprise, surprise. Not all of them worked, but the ones that didn't work, they all worked for one of 4 reasons. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you one of those reasons, desire, and you can figure out then how to make sure your products will go on to kick ass on Amazon, make you a ton of money. Now, if you like this kind of information where I am helping you make more money on Amazon, you might want to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, because we post brand new money-making information just like this each and every day, and you don't want to miss any of that. Also, if you've got any questions or comments, comment below and I'll be sure to answer it for you personally. With that being said, let's get into it. First thing to do is check demand. If your product's not selling, demand has to be there. If it ain't there, you've got to lower your expectations. But that's the first thing, demand. Second thing, if it's not selling, is CTR. So we talked about CTR already. Click-through rate. The way Amazon works, of course, is somebody comes to a platform, they need a product, they want to buy a gift for somebody who loves dachshunds, and so they come here, they type in dachshund gift, and they're presented with the search engine results page, and now they've got all these different options. And of course, one of your options to get here is to do what these people are doing, and that's to use PPC to get there, and that can shortcut all of that SEO craziness that you have to do, and that's a great way of doing it. Although I would argue that only having one review is not enough, but still, that's a way to shortcut that, okay? But then you've got all these things which are competing against you. So then the question becomes, what affects CTR? What affects CTR? So CTR is a function of getting ranked, so getting found first and foremost. If you can't get found on the page, you ain't never going to make sales. The only 2 ways to get found is to do PPC or to engage in things that will alter your SEO, okay? That's the only 2 ways to get found. Once you're found, then you have to get clicked on. You have to get somebody to find your product here and then click onto your product. The 4 factors that are the biggest factors in that, in order of for CTR, is your hero image, your title, the number of reviews, and then the price. And you will notice that they are actually in order in that way on Amazon as well, because that's how your brain works. What does it look like? What does it say? Do other people like it? How much does it cost? They're in order of importance as well. Because if you've got, for instance, between these 2 products here, well, that's 51 reviews, that's 1,000 reviews. If you were interested in this product, you could no doubt bump that up to $20. It would be more expensive than that one, but because of all the products, reviews, you probably wouldn't care that much. You know, it's probably, and anybody that's going to spend $15 on a gift would have no problem spending $19 on a gift. Like $4 is not going to be the end of the world for a gift giver. Anyway, so they're the big things that affect your CTR, your click-through rate. And if you don't get clicked, you can't get anybody to this page. And it's this page that has to do the final sell, okay? So let's have a look at this product in relation to CTR. So first thing, you absolutely must have your main search term at the start of your listing. So all of my tests tell me, so the brand here is EasyZip, which is, in honesty, a terrible brand name for a dachshund themed gift set. It would have been much, much better to set up a brand name specifically around gifts or something so innocuous that nobody really thought anything of it. But because the brand name is Easy Zip, putting that at the beginning of this search phrase here is actually going to be detrimental to the product's title. Like, it would confuse the fuck out of you, basically. Anyway, so normally though, what you'd want to do is you'd want to have your brand name first, and then your main keyword that you're going after second. That's how you should structure your titles, okay? Has to be that way. All of my testing across literally hundreds of products, that's what works best consistently. So I think it's a massive mistake to call that a wine goblet, given we've now proven that actually in America, they call them glasses. And the other big mistake here, what's the big formatting error on here? What is the big formatting error on here? Like, it's a huge one.
They've only got some of their words with a capital and most of them without, starting with a capital letter.
Nice. That's very well spotted. In actuality, Amazon tells you you should capitalize each letter. So very well spotted.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is it?
Not a gap. There's no gap between goblets and the quote.
Boom. There it is. So that's a mistake. That's a huge mistake to do that. Not only from a readability point of view, and readability is hugely important, but from an SEO point of view as well. That's what Amazon will now look for. That is the search term. It's not wine goblets, it's goblets like that. That's what Amazon has indexed that for. Huge mistake. It's been a long day. Should that be on there? I mean, that's saying what the thing is, but really, if the hero image did a good job of letting you see that, you just wouldn't need to see that anymore. It's a waste of very, very valuable real estate. Look how much you get. You get that much. That's it. It ain't much. So you want to do everything you can to optimize for that, because this has not been optimized for that. And you're absolutely right with the capitalization of the letter. Very, very important. And so they've also Dashan theme gift set with 2 Dashan wine goblets, blah, 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 and a silicon Dachshund ice cube tray gift boxed. Okay, I can understand why putting that in there, well, the silicon Dachshund ice cube tray, I can understand why you might put that in there, but the main hero image, if in fact they probably could do, I mean, even that could be a better hero image, because then it would tell you exactly what came with it. So maybe that's that. This area is so precious because it has such a big influence on what you get ranked for. You've got to be super careful what you put in there. And anytime you can use the hero image to tell the story, you should absolutely use the hero image to tell the story. And the other thing as well is, does it matter to people that the wine, what size the wine glasses are? Does that matter? As somebody buying a gift, if they look like wine glasses, I'm actually surprised I don't have one in here. Normally I've got a glass of wine knocking around somewhere. If you put in wine glasses, everybody's assumption of that is it's a standard wine glass of yay big. Yeah. And so I don't get that it would be important to actually say the glasses are this big. I don't believe that would be important, nor do I believe that the ice cube set, anybody gives a rat's ass how big that is either. And I think that you could make a much better image by just showing how, like one of these things, or I think as Melissa Tinsley kind of said earlier, by that image there shows you how big those wine glasses are. So if that was somebody actually drinking, it's a weird way to drink wine, then that would, you'd see already how big they were. You wouldn't need that to get it. You know what I mean? So that's a wasted opportunity to do that. I understand why they would do it, but the reality is, does anybody gives a rat's ass about it? Probably not. And anybody that did care about it can already see how big they are, because here they are next to a hand. And that's the thing that matters. Hi, this is Neil-Asher from the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, where we help people just like you make more money online. We've got 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest growing e-commerce community here in Australia. Our members have got sales of over $50 million. Yes, indeed. If you'd like to find out more and indeed join us, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link is in the description, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.